Good morning and happy Labor Day. I hope you have a delightful day together. And so I'm working. I presume some of you have similar responsibilities, both personal and work wise, and I know school wise. So I hope that you have a good day. I want to just cover a couple things quickly. In previous classes, I've had students who read somebody else's sermon and then developed an outline. And so for a simple, so we're all on the same page, I want you to put something when you submit the paper or your outline or whatever, someplace, put a statement that you have not listened to or read anyone else's sermon in preparation for your outline. So this is outline week, and it's a full week. We have reading in, well, now where's my Lowry book? There's a Lowry book. And I think in some ways, I would encourage you to listen to Mathewson's 5-minute video clip. He talks about that he theologically has significant disagreements with Lowry, but he sees a method that we can find helpful in preparing our sermons. And in the reading, it says page 31. Well, that should be 38. And when I read a book, I like to read the foreword and the introduction, at least skim it so I understand a little bit about the author and their background. So, again, I want to also reiterate that when you preach your sermon 2 weeks from now, the 6th week, you will have the freedom to preach from an outline of your choosing. It doesn't have to be the one that you turn in today. I mean, it can be more detail or whatever. An outline, a manuscript, or no notes. And that's the sequence of how I would choose to preach. I use a detailed outline. So while the sample outline you are to prepare, we have a couple of samples from Mathewson, just to help us realize that everybody makes some mistakes. Here on the first one, he has an introduction at the end, and that should be conclusion. So take that into account as you prepare your outline. You don't have two introductions. So that outline can go on 2 pages. I'm not fussy about that, but those outlines will be helpful for you to study. And the other PDF document by Mathewson is also very, very helpful. So we have the Mathewson PDF, which is 4 pages that I just referenced. The Lowry reading, about 40 pages there. And then a Mathewson video that I've already referenced. And then we have the discussion board. So that's our work for the week. And of course, as you make some progress, at least for me, I want to begin to get some thoughts together and work on my manuscript for the sermon. So, outline this week, manuscript next week, week 6, you preach the sermon, and send me a video. And in all of that, the earlier you can turn those things in, I really appreciate it. Just pause and think a minute about needing to read 13 manuscripts and get them back so that you had time to have feedback before it's time to preach the sermon. So I want to work with you on all of that. Hey, you have a fantastic week. God bless.